If you have multiple BGH1s, you can save the camera settings from one camera and restore them on another one, allowing you to have identical settings on multiple cameras. This feature also allows you to back up the settings of one camera for a particular shoot or client, and then restore those settings if you return to that location or to that set and you want the camera restored the way it was. Let's take a look at how to do this using an SD card. First, go ahead and insert the card into your camera. I always recommend reformatting your card before using it to save your settings. And in fact, I also like to recommend that you use an older, smaller memory card that you may not use in production anymore, and use that one as a dedicated card for saving your settings. This will allow you to always have a card that's labeled as your settings card, so you always know which one you're going to whenever you're digging for those settings in your bag. All right, now let's go ahead and save the settings to the card. On the BGH1, I currently have an HDMI monitor attached to it so that I can see the menus. You can see here that it's already in the right position. Let's just back up to the wrench menu, then to the settings menu, and then to save/restore camera settings. Select that, and then select save. Choose the memory card slot you want to use, and set new file. From here, I can actually change the file name as well. So if I wanted to give this a custom name, I can do that from here. I'll just go ahead and leave it at the default of camera setting 01, tap OK, and that's it. The camera settings are now saved to that SD card. To load the settings from the SD card, use the same menu. So if I was to load this card into another camera, I would go back to the save/restore camera setting menu, choose load, choose the card slot, and choose the camera setting by name. And that's all you have to do. Now, if I wanted to load this file onto another camera, I just pop out the SD card and go insert this into another camera and repeat that process. And I actually do want to do this. However, the problem is that my other BGH1 isn't here. It's mounted up in the rafters somewhere, and I really don't want to climb up on a ladder to get to it. So instead, since that camera is on my local network, I can actually do the same thing using the LUMIX Tether for Multicam app. Let's have a look. I'll exit out of the menu, go to the settings, and then go to camera settings, save. I'll choose the camera that I want to save the settings from. In that case, that's this one here. And then I'll just put this on my desktop, and I'm going to call it camera 1. Click save. And that's completed. Now, I'll go ahead and click on the Restore menu, choose the camera that I want to restore the settings to. There's the other one. Select the settings, click Open, and that'll restore those settings to that other camera. Repeat this for all the other cameras on your network, and now they will all have exactly the same settings as the one that you started with.
Panasonic.